Hello people, happy Sunday and welcome back to another English learning episode with me, Gino, and this YouTube channel is called Real Everyday English, the YouTube channel that helps you people improve your English for absolutely free. Now, the title of today's video is Thinking Outside of the Box. Now, what does this mean? Basically, it is an idiom and it means to be able to think in an original or creative way. So for example, people who can think outside of the box are usually very good at solving problems and doing things in a new way. But that's not all, because in true Gino style, I'm going to use a box to demonstrate phrasal verbs. So without any further ado, let's get on with the topic. Let's go. Okay, so this week's first example is the phrasal verb to box up. Now, to box up simply means to place items inside of a box ready for transportation or maybe for putting away somewhere safe. So if I wanted to box up these items here, so you can see I've got a pen, a camera, a toy and a pair of scissors. All I need to do is open the box, place the items inside of the box. These items have now been boxed up, and the next two examples are kind of similar. So I've got two more phrasal verbs to show you. One of them is put in. Now, put in this context simply means to place items inside of something, which just so happens to be a box in this instance. So I am putting the items in to the box. That is to put in. And the next example I'm going to show you this week is the opposite of put in, which is to take out. And to take out in this context simply means to remove the items from the box. So I am taking the camera and the toy out of the box. Okay. And the next example this week is to store away. So I've put all of my items into the box and now I want to put it somewhere for safekeeping until I want to use them again. So I could put them up on top of the cupboard and they have been stored away on top of the cupboard, ready for me to collect them when I next need to use them. And the next example is to throw away. And to throw away simply means to dispose of something when you have no longer used it. So if I've had enough of this box and I don't want to use it anymore, I could throw it away by putting it into the garbage bin. And the next phrasal verb I can demonstrate to you using this trusty little box is the phrasal verb to rest against. And when something or someone rests against something else or someone else, it simply means that it is leaning on or reclining against it. So, for example, this book, which just happens to be my diary, is now resting against the box. And moving on, the next phrasal verb I can teach you using a box is the phrasal verb to roll off. And to explain this ball is rolling. So when I push the ball across the table, the ball is rolling. And to roll off simply means to drop from the top of something as a result of rolling. So if I put the ball on top of the box and then push it, the ball will roll off the box and then probably roll off the table as well. So let's demonstrate that. So the ball rolled off the box and then it continued to roll and rolled off the table. Okay, and the next example is to tape up. Now, to tape up simply means to secure something using tape. Now this is sellotape or sticky tape, whichever one you want to say. But if I had put some things inside this box and I didn't want the box to come open at any point during transportation, for example, then I would need to tape up the box, like so. So the box is now taped up and it cannot come undone. And last but not least for this week is the phrasal verb to cut up. Now, cut up has a few different meanings, but this particular context means to cut something into pieces. So I have here my scissors, and if I wanted to cut up this box, I would simply start to cut it and cut it into pieces, like so. And then I would just repeat that process. So I had lots of pieces and I have cut up the box. And that is it for this week's video, people. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned some new vocabulary. Please try to use this vocabulary in your English conversations. If you're looking for an English conversation partner, one application I have found very useful is HelloTalk. And that's, you know, I'm only a small channel. They're certainly not paying me to say that. But it's one app that I have found very useful, and I've met some people on there who are now my friends. It's very good. So if you're looking for English conversation partners, download the app and I'm sure you'll find one pretty soon. As always, if you like this video, please feel free to share it with other people who you think may find it useful. Have a great rest of the weekend and I'll see you people in a week. Bye bye. Ciao.